Chapter 1. Rebirth. You are listening at FameTV.info. 3.2.1 Happy New Year. It was the turn of the century, the year 2100, and the atmosphere was joyous in the Rajput household. The family of four were enjoying an extravagant feast at this monumental occasion. His mother lovingly smiled at him. Seeing his mother for the first time in 10 years, Rudra cried like a baby. He hugged his mother tight and just sobbed. He just held her and cried for 5 minutes straight before reorganizing his memory. He had somehow miraculously been reincarnated into his 21-year-old self, after being pushed down the stairs by the person he then considered his best friend. That guy. He was nothing more than a backstabbing bastard who pushed him down a flight of stairs for one epic item that his guild had earned and refused to sell. His mother had died of an illness when he was 31. 10 years from now, and it was not a fatal disease, but to cure it one needed $20 million. Even if his entire family sold themselves, they could not make that amount. In his mother's embrace he resolved to save her this time. He then looked at the man who was his father, who was giving him dirty looks for crying in his mom's lap. Who, despite being so cold to him now, deep down treated him as his pride. The person he disappointed time and time again, who carried the burdens of the household alone. Never letting them realize that the now peaceful Rajput household was actually under $300,000 debt. That he finally looked at his little brother, the angel of his life, Mahendra Rajput, a name that his little brother found extremely annoying, hence decided to call himself Max. Max was a prodigy, a genius who could have gone to Harvard if his family had enough money for his tuition, was looking at his big brother cry sheepishly. Rudra resolved to change his family's situation this time, because all in all, family is the only people who have your backs through thick and thin. He would make money enough to never face those circumstances again. That he did not have enough to invest in stocks. Even if he did not believe enough to stay in the volatile market for long. The only thing he could trust was his own skills in the world-changing new game, Omega, which would be released 4 days from now on the 5th of January, 2100. Omega would change the world with its breathtakingly realistic graphics and extremely intelligent NPCs who could outsmart the players. It was a world of its own, and within 3 years 95% of Earth's population would join the game. Well, after the auction house opens, the in-game currency would be linked to the real-world currency with an exchange rate of 1 gold equals $25. Many multi-billion-dollar companies would join the game to get a piece of this big pie called Omega. The strong guilds controlling vast territories would earn enormous sums of money and gain investment from big corporations. Last time he was just a pawn, a slave mistreated in the White Light Guild, where each and every of his hard-earned contributions were snatched away by his superiors, leaving him scraps. Even when he left the guild and started his own, his guild members were bullied and forced to quit and start a new account in the game. All his effort to earn a single epic item in the game resulted in him being bullied in the game, and even in real life. Pressured to sell the item at subpar price, that he refused them all. Drinking with his then best friend and White Light guildmate Derek, he had a small fight over refusing to sell the epic item to White Light. He leaned on his friend on the staircase on his way back, but the bastard pushed him down. He hit his head hard and got a concussion. He bled the way out to the hospital. Rudra died at age 36, reincarnating to January 1, 2100. Now 21. Fate gave him a chance to change his destiny. This time he would be a strong guild master. This time he would pay kindness tenfold and revenge 1,000-fold. The guild master who abused him, the girlfriend who dumped him, the best friend who killed him, the peers who mocked him, all of you better watch your backs. Equipped with the knowledge of future, he was confident in his abilities as a gamer to make the difference, to put him at the top of the pyramid where he would farm money. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.